There you will watch. Okay.
Welcome to week 9 of the National Volleyball League, and this is the Women's Serie A, where we shall be having Ndejje Elites facing off with National Club Champions, and that will be the Orange Blockbusters ladies.
A fiesta match it's going to be.
Yeah.
Kaidu, Jessica, Mwamula, Maureen facing their former employers,
their former masters.
Ndejje. So we wait to see how it's going to pan out.
Yeah.
In fact, even Kavunani
yeah.
crossed from Ndejje to KCCA and then now OBB.
Now OBB.
We have Nazite Fiona serving off the match.
And of course, Ndejje draw first blood on OBB.
What is your anticipation for the match?
My anticipation for the match, I think this is going to be a very highly competitive game for this day. And from the look of things, the Elites have already drawn first blood and they seek to push their lead further. They are favorites for this.
Whoever will serve best will win.
We'll take the game.
And so far we've seen the 2 points that Ndejje have made out of a good service.
Yeah.
But then Fiona makes an error, serving in the net, giving OBB their first point.
Their first point.
Yes.
It's the first time these two are meeting, and of course one of them is the Serie A National Volleyball League champions, while the other is a Serie B National League champions. Coach Osunge, what's your anticipation of this match?
3-1 so far.
Yeah, 3-1 definitely.
And you've forgotten to say OBB are the National Club Champions.
National Club Champions.
Both teams are representing Uganda
at the continental level.
At the continental level.
Oh, that was a close one.
Catherine scoring a point. Standout player for Ndejje, crossing from VVC.
Yeah, she's one of those players that gave Ndejje a very much hard time in their finals last season.
Last season, yes.
And I think that prompted her transfer to the Elite side.
She was playing for VVC while studying at Ndejje.
Oh.
So that's what the pull factor And her departing from VVC has seen VVC suffer the season, together with Joan, who crossed to KCCA.
KCCA.
Yes.
And of course, they had to endure a loss to Sportes yesterday, and that's VVC right there for you.
A wonderful block from Catherine, denying Kavunani a point. Early signs are still saying that Ndejje is running away.
Running away from the set this time round.
We are waiting to see what the technical teams will advise to each team.
Oh, that goes wide from OBB.
The standout player of OBB this season,
Ndejje.
Despite her relative small size and short height,
she has given them a show.
Yes. More errors.
More errors from the OBB camp.
Should we say they are jittery facing their former employers?
That could be a point right there.
Yes.
But then I think they're obligated to show more loyalty to their new employers.
Yes, because we say the errors that they are making are not really forced, they are unforced errors,
definitely.
Attacking out, attacking in the net,
serving out.
And
that's going to cost them a set.
Yes.
That's a good reception. And they make a point.
Yeah, Kavunani breaking now. But number 16 of Ndejje is the player to watch. She's one for the future. Gillian Acheng. Yes, because she's new. This is her second year with the team. Straight from high school. Yeah.
I think from how the elites have lined up, they surely want this win today.
Yeah, I think
because this is not a lineup they brought.
Sportes was a bad one because they had wanted to win and top the group going for playoffs. We're now going to be number two. Whoever you'll meet in playoffs will be, because we have KCC coming down, breathing down their necks. We have OBB, Nkumba.
And that's a service by their captain. And that's Belinda. And it's on court.
It's off court.
Was off?
Yes.
Okay.
Another young player. In the ranks of Ndejje.
Ndejje elites.
Jerop Jacqueline. She studies in St. Elizabeth High School, who won the National Schools Championship in Lira. In Lira, yes. Yeah.
That goes wide from the Ndejje elites.
It's the first time that we are seeing OBB score 2 points in a row.
First time in the game.
Yes. Three in a row now.
That was a good block from Jazz 16 of the OBB. I think you can hear the chants from the OBB's camp.
Trying to rally
them up.
Players to catch up. The ball is picked. Still no one allowing it to land on the ground. I told you,
Ndejje does it for OBB.
4 points in a row now.
4 points in a row.
And we see
it was a close call for Kathy Mbabazi. She tried on that, but then the block denied her a chance to convert.
Average. Yes. We've seen in the last 3 rallies, OBB has been able to pick up balls that are coming, either the net defense and the backward defense has picked up. And that's why we've seen them able to score 4 points in a row.
4 points in a row.
Which has made Chitosi Ronald, the coach of Ndejje, to call for timeout.
And definitely we have Coach Soita up there with her girls.
So it's now 7-9, a 2-point difference.
A 2-point difference, and that from the way the things are running over here, I think OBB are trying to pull up their socks in this game. This is not how they started. That's a brush
Of Kaidu's
Kaidu, Maureen Kaidu. Rather Jessica Kaidu from OBB. A brilliant setter over there.
Yes, she is. One we shall miss when she retires.
Yeah, definitely.
Because she has played, served the game of volleyball well.
She has been around for a while now.
Yes. And her chemistry with Coach Soita goes way back, because Coach Soita was her coach in high school. So he has nurtured her, and now again they are together.
That's quite a nice background over there.
Yes.
Very swift hands on the ball.
Otin Hadija.
Otin Hadija over there.
Yes.
Because she
Otin
converts
Hadija.
a very nice set from Jessica Kaidu.
Yes. So that's 8-11, still trailing by 3.
Still trailing by 3, and we now see Otin in the service. And it goes in the net.
The net.
Goes in the net.
That's about the third, fourth service error from OBB in this first set.
And that keeps pushing
And it costs
Ndejje
you.
Elites.
It costs in the ladies' game. Every service matters.
She tries to go for it. And she converts.
Yes.
Very dramatic one from Jessica Kaidu.
Tina team with her height can't go down and pick the ball early. And let's see. Now Bagole Faith, another player who
Bagole
crossed
Faith,
from
another-
Ndejje, going to serve now.
Bagole Faith. For this game, we've seen all the 3 players start, and that's Faith Bagole, Maureen Mwamula, and she scores for OBB.
Yes. I told you, every time that they've been able to recover the ball, they've scored.
They've scored from it.
Yes. Which is good. And now it's a 1-point difference.
It's a 1-point difference, and definitely the pressure is getting a bit intense in the Ndejje camp. They started in the lead. They actually had a 3-point lead. 4 points lead. But then they watched it away just like that. That's Belinda Cheprikui. Tries that, and
another point. Off rebound.
point.
Every time
Off
that
rebound.
they've recovered the ball, they've converted. Which shows you that the transitional play of OBB is
Zabla.
good.
And now we see a substitution. Ndejje bring on Christine.
Christine coming in for Jillian. Experience.
Yeah, they surely need that at the moment.
Yes.
They're throwing away a lot of points, and I don't think Coach Kitosi will be happy with that.
Another service error.
Another service error from the OBB camp.
That's the 5th point that
That's
they've gifted in Ndejje in the first set.
Faith Bagole comes off for the libero, and now we shall see a better reception on this. And that's a 4 ball. 4 balls from Maureen Mwamula.
She went in for energy. The ball was low.
That was a very low ball.
Yes. First time out by Coach Soita. Scores are 14-11 for Ndejje.
14-11, and that's a 3-point
3-point
difference.
lead difference again.
Can the OBB pull back this one at the moment? Because they actually came in very close into a 1-point difference, but then it has now extended
The
back to
fourth
3.
person we forgot to say who crossed from Ndejje
Ndejje
to OBB is the assistant coach of OBB, Winyideo, because he has been in Ndejje.
he has been in Ndejje for a while.
And now we see him on the bench of OBB.
He has been around the circles. I think now he's facing a very familiar opponent, I should say.
Yes.
Yeah. Talking about coaches crossing, of course, we had Joseph Kawenyera crossing to the OBB camp, and of course, he has also been with the Ndejje.
Yeah, that is
Elites.
yes.
And then he's now also the head coach for the OBB men. I think OBB have done a lot of transfers this season, and I wouldn't say they have not yet delivered as of that much, but then they have a long way to go.
But the OBB ladies team surprised many.
Yeah, definitely, it has.
Coming from Serie B and then winning the National Club Championship.
National Club Championship, and they are still growing hard.
Yes, it's not a team that has played together for long, because it's the first time that Kaidu Jessica is playing with Otin Ndejje, and the two of them are clicking. You see, most of the times Otin is able to convert her balls.
That's a good reception from Kathy Ainembabazi.
And Jerome Jacqueline again scores. We've seen Ndejje struggle when Jacqueline is not playing, when she's at school, because their bench has been thin this season.
Have a very shallow bench, and
yes.
I think as they have the Ndejje, the university games coming up, they'll have to test a very young squad this time around.
Yes.
They have the university games coming ahead of them, and that's the East Africa University
That's the games that they are hosting.
They'll be hosting in Luwero.
So we shall hopefully see some of the OBB girls who study in UCU facing off again against Ndejje.
Against Ndejje University.
Yes.
Jessica Kaidu saves that. And Atin fails to convert from that. Goes out.
Goes out. It was a tight ball close to the net.
Tight one.
And again, it's a 4-point lead. It's a 4-point lead for Ndejje. We see sort of an injury. Christina Lupo could have landed badly, but we see her throw to go and serve.
Such a spirit.
Yes.
I think she's one of the most emotional players I saw during their final against VVC last season.
Good block, good block. Second ball. Net call. Belinda, captain.
Captain Belinda Chepukui.
But it was a good second ball again. So, like I told you, it's a transitional play of OBB is spot on.
Yeah.
Every time they recover ball,
they converted from
it, which is the difference with Ndejje right now. Good service from Akayo Agnes, who is a student.
A student.
So both teams have a set of high school
players
they are relying on.
And that's definitely good for the game, having high school players integrate into the senior teams.
Yes.
That's a good service. A nice set from Captain Belinda, and it's converted by Kathe Ainembabazi for the Ndejje Elites.
Faking the block and then spinning the ball off. Expected a hard attack.
Then she just
placed the ball
into their hand. Onto the net, onto the front court.
Yes. Good service by Belinda. Net call again.
A net call from the referee.
Catherine has netted twice so far.
Nice catch.
Does it?
OBB again convert from that.
17-19.
17-18.
17-8. It's a 1-point lead.
It's a 1-point lead now.
4 earlier on. So every error that you make makes you be punished. What a service.
Catherine goes in for that.
It's recovered. And they score again.
Definitely.
18,
Now the scores are now squared up, and OBB will have. That's Ronald Kitosi calling for a timeout, the second timeout
for
the Ndejje Elites.
The team of OBB were calling for the ball to be out, but when the person, Mwamula Maureen, covered it, her setter has not let her down. They've converted, because it would have haunted her if they would have missed a ball that Catherine was attacking out, and she picks it up.
You can see the assistant coach whispering directions and instructions to Atin, just number 16 of the OBB.
Yes. Second substitution for Ndejje.
The Ndejje Elites, they bring on a new setter for this.
Nakabubi Winnie is coming in for Fiona Nazite to try and calm the game down.
Ndejje convert from that.
It's the first ball that Ndejje has set in the middle.
It's a fast ball coming in the middle. They are using
all
more
the
the
time
flanks.
they've been using the flanks out, and they've not been using the middle. And we see that they have a higher, their middle players are taller than for OBB, and they have not used that advantage so far.
Goes wide from the OBB camp. Atin drives that out.
I think she was trying to use the block, wanted to use the
get
block.
a brush, and then
Yes,
definitely didn't work out in her favor. We can see Catherine Mbabazi trying that service for the Ndejje Elites.
Play from Maureen Mwamula. Every time she has scored, we see her hold her biceps muscles.
That was a very high dump. They could have covered that. The net serves that in the net. That's the second service.
Second service in the net.
In the net, and well, she can't come off now.
Third
so Ndejje Elites go for the third substitution.
They're bringing in Shadia Wanyenze.
Shadia Wanyenze comes in.
For Tina team, she's coming to serve and then probably give better court defense, backcourt defense.
Backcourt defense.
Yes.
That goes out.
Off court. At this moment in time, whoever is brought on court either has the pressure not to make a mistake.
Definitely.
Or
they brought onto the court to impress right away. That's a good court cover. Maureen Mwamula goes for that. Picked. Still up. Catherine gives up on that, but then it was a very good run from Belinda, captain of the Ndejje Elites.
So it's 21-21.
21 up.
We see
then OBB coming with their second substitution.
I think they are bringing in
Faith Bagole comes off
for Vicky.
For Namweje Vicky.
Yes. So Namweje is among the players who studied in UCU, just like was Bagole Faith. So she's also coming to serve and offer court defense.
Of course, she places that on court. Well covered. Goes in the middle, but then fails to convert. It's a block by the Ndejje Elites, and it goes on to hurt the orange camp.
21-21. Like I told you, Christine is going to come experienced, good blocker. Second time out.
Second time out from
OBB.
The OBB camp.
21-22.
21-22. Now 3 points to go, but then how the scores turn out would push us
whoever will hold their nerves in the last points will win.
Will win for this
the
one.
first set. Yes. You see Coach Waguma Sadat speaking to the
Coach Waguma
libero,
Sadat.
while Winnie Deo called the setter, whispering notes, and we see how they are going to react.
React from it's a good reception from Atin. Atin goes for that.
What a block.
It's a beautiful block.
It was a very low ball.
Very low ball, and
She could not
surely the hitter
attack it.
couldn't attack from that.
Yes.
You can see Jessica Kaidu in the service for the Orange Blockbusters.
22-22.
One of the new additions to their squad who has surely done wonders for the team. Captain Belinda. Maureen Mwamula.
Showing her energy levels. Mwamula Maureen has a very good jump despite her short height,
There's a nice go for the ball.
and she puts all her energy on her swing.
Captain Chaplikui.
23-23.
2 points to go. Who takes the first set away? Is it the Ndejje Elites or the Orange Blockbuster Ladies? We are still on the National Volleyball League Championships, and this is the Serie A.
It's picked. It was a dump.
High dump. Nice reflexes from Christine Alupo. That's an impressive go by Belinda, captain of the Ndejje Elites.
That point meant everything to the Ndejje camp, because we see the celebrations between Belinda and the coach
And the coach.
and the supporters. All 24-23.
Last service. Probably a last one.
And Mwamula Maureen pays
Now we
it
shall be
back.
going for the 26.
It's a tie break.
Definitely.
Mwamula Maureen going to serve.
Set goes into deuces. Mwamula Maureen preparing to serve off.
And she serves out.
Out. That's very devastating for the Orange Blockbusters.
The
and
two
they'll have
areas
to
of
come back on
Mwamula's
this.
game that she has had problems with have been her service,
Her service.
and reception. So let's see how they will react.
It's now their turn to defend.
Yes. And it's received.
Well covered by Christina Lupo of the Ndejje Sharks. And Captain Belinda Cheplikui.
Seals the set. 26-24.
Referee Komakech sends both teams to the baseline.
In a game of ladies, you cannot expect to win a game when you give out 7 services
Services.
in a set.
Definitely. That's
So that
what
is-
rules out the ladies' game. That's the
and Christina team. Evergreen captain Belinda Kepkure,
definitely
rising to the occasion because she crossed from she was in Brethren College with Coach Soita after her studies, together with Mwamura Morin and Jessica Kaidu. They went to Ndejje University, so she's played for Ndejje through and through. She was among the young players who came in, and she's not calling it quits.
She definitely has impressed
a lot. A very versatile player. We are seeing her today switching from receive attacking to playing opposite, and she has delivered. Will OBB ladies bounce back?
Bounce back from such a close call in the set 1 to win set 2 and change the result.
Will Ndejje hold on to this?
Ndejje started out as favorites and they still surely got this.
The biggest East African University Sports Festival is here. Over 70 universities, 20 sport disciplines, 3,000 athletes, 100 plus fixtures on the card, and one East African champion in 5 days. The 12th edition of the East African University Games will be hosted at Ndejje University from the 16th to 21st December 2022. The East African University Games will run under the theme Strengthening the Integration of Eastern Africa University Education through University Sports. Proudly brought to you by Federation of Eastern Africa University Sports in conjunction with Association of Uganda University Sports, Ndejje University, and Ndejje University TV, your true source of knowledge and wisdom.
So we are going to have Kaidu Jessica.
Kaidu Jessica starting in the service once again.
Ndejje start with Christina Lupo in this set, other than Gillian. While OBB return an unchanged 6.
The starting 6 comes back on court to start the set 2. Ball is still up.
Good defensive play from Kaidu Jessica. And they've still not allowed the ball to land down.
Now it's a net call from the assistant referee.
Jerop Jacqueline is the player who is guilty of netting.
Now OBB take the lead for this set. And how much they can hold on will determine what pressure the Ndejje Elites will play on for this set. So close dump from Ndejje setter.
The two OBB players all went for the same ball and no one of them called out. They've bumped into each other and cost their team a point. So one apiece it is.
A floater from...
Good service. Team Christine fails to kill the ball with a block and they are punished for that error.
Deserving punishment needed for that.
But you've seen even the backcourt defense of Ndejje. The girl, Jacqueline, was just standing while the ball came to her. She wasn't ready for the ball.
Mamula Morin in service for the OBB against her former masters, the Ndejje Elites. Dramatic alteration from the two sides. Captain Belinda does the wonder.
It is.
To square the points for the Ndejje Sharks, rather Ndejje Elites, against the Orange Blockbuster Ladies. 2 up is the score, and Ndejje Elites serve an S on that.
The first in the game we've seen.
S for the game.
And it's Christina team. Just like I told you before, Otin Hadija and have libero Violet Akelo are not communicating. Both of them thought the other was going to receive the ball, and they left it.
They let it.
Yes. Bagole Faith responds for OBB.
To score the score once again.
3-3 it is. Will the game go on being this close, or one of the teams will
definitely have
pull up and
to give in to the pressure from the other camp?
Yes.
Can see Faith Magole in service for the Orange Blockbusters. Another new addition to their camp. Catherine goes in to convert from her reception to push the Ndejje Elites into a 1-point lead.
Watching Catherine play, we thought that most players defending her would know her strongest side of attack.
That's a batted ball on Atin.
Second ace of the game going to Ndejje. So far Ndejje has not faltered a lot in the service, and they've profited in the 2 sets in comparison to OBB.
A brilliant move, but then it fails. Once again they plot. Covered again. Christina Alupo for the Ndejje Elites.
And Otin
she goes through the blocks
now. The slide ball that Fiona has been setting for Christine was low. That's why we've seen her struggle to score and trying to dump it over.
Christina Alupo.
Good
that was a very good
from
drive.
Catherine. The libero had picked it up, and her teammates again give up to follow the ball. Because I believe if someone had followed that ball, it was high enough, they would have recovered it. 6-4 is the score. You see Ndejje trying to get a lead now, a wider lead.
Continue to push on their lead. And the efforts are surely paying off from this. That's a 4 ball.
Ball out. 3-point lead is. The bigger the lead you have, the cooler the nerves will be. The tighter the game, the more edgy and nervy the players will be. Nice pick by Catherine. And what a set from Fiona.
Serve
See the effort. See the effort. And
that's
they made the point
from the assistant referee.
So Maya made a good effort following the ball. She has brought it back, and they've made a point.
Now Coach Soita
for a timeout. It's a 4-point lead for Ndejje.
Coach OBB
8-4.
OBB coach Soita gives in to the pressure and calls for a timeout. His first timeout in the second set.
Yes. Because even we've been saying coach, the assistant coach Winnie Deo talking to the substitutes. Maybe they are preparing 1 or 2 girls to come onto. Who will it be? Will it be their captain Nikki Ring Sandra? Or or it will be Chirabo Praise, the outside player who dons jersey 7.
Nice catch from Martin. Well executed.
Another
from
ball recovered.
Maureen Mwamula, but then
And they score. 5-point lead it is. Ndejje have gotten a zone. We've
But then-
seen them serve the strongest attacker of OBB, who is Otin, maybe to disorient her, because they are serving in position 5, where she's receiving from. Again, all the 5 serves have been to her
Martin
direction.
converts from that. And it's a point for the OBB to try and close in the margin.
4-point lead it is now.
4-point lead it is,
5-9.
and surely OBB will have to do more than they're doing to brush this result off.
In the first set, we saw them again down by 5 points, and
Down
they
by
closed the
5
gap
points, and they closed
and
the
went
gap.
even ahead before giving out the game in the last set points of the
The
game.
last points. Alupo Christian keeps hurting them from the same movement.
From the time I started watching Alupo Christine play volleyball, that is her strongest attack. And like I told you, Praise Chirabo and Sandra Kiring come in for
A team.
OBB. We see Chirabo coming in for Tin Hadija. And then
of course
their captain, Ikiring, coming in for Akanyo Agnes in the middle. So let's wait and see how OBB will respond with those 2 changes.
Can the 2 changes bring back the set to their favor?
It's a good service
It's a good-
from Kristen.
The good
Ball
catch.
is picked up.
It's a free ball. Oh! Maureen
It's a
Mwamula goes
flat
wide.
attack. Wide, above the block, off.
And it goes out to push the
The
Elites
lead
lead
to-
further.
6 points ahead,
6 points ahead, and
11-5. Nice
Nice
pick
attempt
again
on
from
the dump.
Kristen. And what a block from Sandra Kiring, the captain.
Sandra clean. Comes on immediately, and she definitely shows her impact
Yes.
on the scoreboard. Service picked. Goes. It's a brush. Referee Komakech indicates a brush.
Because we saw Jacqueline is tall, got the ball high above Kaidu's block.
But
and
how
we saw
she
the
went
backward
out.
defense thought the ball was off. Fiona Nazite makes a service error.
Service
Second
to the
service
net.
error she's making in the game so far. Because she had 1 in the first set. And even now.
And that surely will have to torment her if the result by any chance gets to be flipped. So 4 balls by Belinda,
Touches.
Captain Ndejje Elites, to send Jessica Kaidu into service for the OBB.
4-point lead now. Will they catch up? Double. No.
A nice
Jacqueline
scoring by
Jerok
Jacqueline Jerok
swings again.
and
Increase their
a
lead to
point
5.
for the Ndejje Elites.
Yes.
And they're surely having a nice time playing against OBB. I think it was it was one of the fixtures they would look up to and thought it was hard, but then lands on court. An S.
Third
From-
ace of the game, and all the aces have been for Ndejje.
Definitely.
They've been effective in their service. As you were saying, Ndejje wanted to prove that even if you transfer, we can still
We
beat
can
you
still-
in the new team you've gone to. Yes.
Dramatic
And it's
scenes
what
over
they
here.
are And it's what they are trying to prove.
It's an attempt by Kathy, and she fails
It's blocked.
to convert a set from
Catherine has been one of the standout players right from the time when she was in high school.
in high school.
She caught the eye of very many, and that's why VVC picked her up and brought her from St. Bridget Girls in Isingiro, brought her to Kampala, and we saw her start after her high school, first play for VVC, and then now cross to Ndejje. She's one of the few the country is looking onto, and she has a huge mantle to carry because a lot of expectations on her. Very energetic player.
And of course, the expectations come along with a lot of pressure onto the player.
Yes.
Of course,
And she's blocked.
a 90 block from Ikiring,
It's a staff block between Kavunani and Sandra Ikeri.
Kavunani and Sandra Ikiring.
Yes.
Faith Bagole,
See OBB trying to push and narrow the gap. It's now a 4-point lead.
from 6.
Yes.
Captain Belinda converts from
Belinda
that.
says no, we have to maintain our lead.
And now she
has
goes
scored.
into the service.
16-11 at the point.
Christine Alupo.
Same movement,
Same movement, same effect.
same effect. And we fail. And we see Ndejje still serve the same zone. And OBB are failing to receive in that zone that they are being served.
Oh, and Belinda serves in the net.
It's the third service error that they have in this set. Though they have a 5-point lead. But those are some of the mistakes that you have to minimize.
To minimize.
And the
And of
first
course,
S,
first S
for OBB.
for the OBB
Kavunani.
camp. Kavunani puts that right in the right spot.
Yes.
Can she serve 2 S's in a row? We see that right now.
No, she doesn't, but they score. Off the setters,
Of the setter's block.
she scores. What a block.
Block and lands on the backcourt of the OBB, the Orange Blockbusters camp.
High fives and smiles on the Ndejje camp. They are enjoying the game. Like I told you, get a bigger lead and play easily and comfortably. No pressure at all.
We can see
Another
Alupo.
substitution.
We can see Alupo and Jacqueline plotting for a very effective block,
Yes.
and we're about to witness if their plot.
Otina Ndejje comes back. During the off season, we saw Alupo Christine go for a level 1 coaching course.
Level 1.
Yes.
Well covered by Ndejje Libero. So 4 ball by Catherine Ainembabazi.
She attacks in the net. Back. So as I was telling you, Christine is a player coach.
Player coach right there.
Maybe she's preparing to transition out of retirement so that she goes on the journey of coaching.
We've seen a lot of players going for the coaching courses, and still that's good for the game of volleyball.
Yes. Because she has had problems with her knees in her playing career. So when they will not be able to carry her anymore, maybe she'll go on passing on knowledge to younger ones.
To the younger players.
Chitosi Ronald calls his first time out with the scores 19-15. Because they've given out a 7-point lead. And his communication to the girls could be don't get carried away by the 7-point lead.
7-point lead.
Let's keep our lead high and we win the set.
And surely Coach Soita as well utilizes the timeout
to communicate to his girls.
Definitely.
Encourage them, let's push, let's push.
And how they put his advice to use could be of effect to the game.
Otin Hadija serving.
A free ball given away by the Ndejje Elites.
And they again get it. It's blocked, but this time it's recovered by the libero. And Mwamula Morin converts. It's down to 3 points now. It's down to 3 points now. How does Ndejje react? Good service, deep into the court.
Some movement, some effect from Alupo Christine of the Ndejje Elites. She keeps commenting the orange blockbusters, and surely she's up to the motive to deny them a chance to paint the arena orange.
Mwamula Morin attacks the antenna, giving Ndejje a 5-point lead. 21-16.
Definitely 4 points to go.
I told you earlier on, both teams have thin benches.
Thin benches, very shallow.
Because when you look at the bench,
ball is up.
You'd see
a brilliant save from Belinda. Well covered by libero.
Covered by the libero again. Second time she has covered.
Second time she has covered the ball. Definitely covered third time, but then it fails.
Oh, her teammates let her down.
A very brilliant player right over there in the OBB libero.
Oliver. She has put on a good show.
A very good show.
3. And Coach Soita calls his second time out.
Calls for a timeout.
23-16. It's a 7-point lead right now. You see the Ndejje bench, Coach Chitose has left the girls just
to have fun and whispering a few words to Catherine.
While the two coaches of OBB have all the players.
Serious homework.
Yes. Should we say that the absence of Coach Obeke Nicholas today?
Coach Obeke Nicholas on the touchline.
Because he's been with the team.
He's been with the team for a while now. He's one of the most technical guys on the OBB bench.
Good service from Christina Lupo. What a push.
Brilliant
good defense.
Push.
Will they convert? Yes, they do.
Maureen Mwamula converts for the OBB.
Using the short block of Nazite Fiona.
It's now 5 points in difference. And OBB surely look like they want to fight for this set once again.
Covered.
Well covered by Christina Lupo. Given away.
No one is allowing the ball to land down. Good block by Jerop Jacqueline. Denying
you just see
Bagole
that?
Faith. Yes.
Bagole Faith just attempted Alupo Christine's movement and
The slide.
surely didn't work out.
The one leg.
The one leg slide just didn't work out in her favor, but she had executed it very, very swiftly.
Jacqueline was watching her move. And the advantage is Jacqueline is a taller player and has an advantage over Bagole.
Another time Jessica Kaidu is attempting to dump and cover.
One.
And lucky enough, they convert from that.
Bagole Faith pays back, blocking the very Jero Po had blocked her earlier on. So we see 18-23. Will OBB push?
You can't fail to note out the very striking resemblance between Faith Bagole and Maureen Mwamula.
They are sisters.
They are sisters. It's a very striking resemblance, and
it's set point for
set point
Ndejje.
for the Ndejje Elites.
24-18.
24-18 is the score for the women in Serie A between the Ndejje Elites and the Orange Blockbusters, who are national club champions
I see
2022.
Captain Belinda telling Jacqueline that just serve the ball on court. Don't be under pressure to serve hard or... It was an effective service. And they score 25. It was a net.
It was a net fall
by
by the
Kavunani
OBB.
Olive. Ndejje wins its second set.
Set points 2-0 in favor of the Ndejje Elites. Can they pick a straight win from this encounter, or OBB will have to retaliate and win at least a set?
Like I told you,
But surely a decisive
The
is far
players-
from imaginable
the
at the moment.
players on the bench of OBB I think the coach looks and will be like, who do I bring
Who do I bring on?
to change the course of the game?
He definitely doesn't have enough
So they
choices
miss-
to make.
One of the other standout players has been Pearl, who is studying in St. Elizabeth. And right now that students are doing exams. She's caught up.
She's caught up and she can't be of
So
use
she
to them.
can't be of use to them.
I think another team that's being affected by the school's program would be VVC.
Yes, VVC and even Ndejje.
When
Because
Ndejje
Ndejje has a bulk of students who are in Chinawa High School.
Chinawa High School.
Yes. So we see both teams. But today it's very evident that OBB is missing some of the players whom
Some of the
they've
players.
ridden on during the course of the season.
The biggest East African University Sports Festival is here. Over 70 universities, 20 sport disciplines, 3,000 athletes, 100 past fixtures on the card, and one East African champion in 5 days. The 12th edition of the East African University Games will be hosted at Ndejje University from the 16th to 21st December 2022. The East African University Games will run under the theme Strengthening the Integration of Eastern Africa University Education through University Sports. Proudly brought to you by Federation of Eastern Africa University Sports in conjunction with Association of Uganda University Sports, Ndejje University, and Ndejje University TV. Your true source of knowledge and wisdom.
How they react after the being 2 sets down will tell if they are made of championship material or.
But of course, it's never over until it's over in the game of volleyball.
Yes. We see Oliver praise Chirabo starting.
starting for this set.
For this set.
It's the
in
first time
place
they're
of
making
Kavunani.
a change in their starting six.
And we see now Mwamula Morin, who has been playing as an attack receiver, is now playing opposite the setter. So like I told you, we wait to see how they are twisting the players.
How they're twisting the players to try and find a fitting result
yes.
for national club champions. Ndejje's turn to serve.
So Fiona Nazete starts the third set with a service for Ndejje. And off she goes.
Ndejje's
Gifting
first
OBB
service
the
goes
first.
off. Second time in the game, OBB are starting in the lead of a set.
Two 0 it is. Are these signs that we are in for a long game? Or
Definitely they could be signs.
Steady its ship. And it's 3-0.
3-0. Ndejje are obviously a bit comfortable in the lead, and that
See the
could
two coaches
cost
of
them.
Ndejje now exchanging ideas and notes.
That's Sadati Waguma and Ronnie Kitosi over there.
Yes.
And definitely in the next game, one of them will have to pick instructions from the other.
4-0 it is. A good staff block from Akanyo Agnes. And it's Praise Chirabo serving for OBB. 5-0
point
it leads.
And it's 5-0 in favor of the Orange Blockbusters.
And Chitosi Rodney calls his first timeout.
Definitely has been cornered this time round. Either the girls are getting too comfortable, or they already think they have this. How they come back from a 5-0
deficit.
A 5-0 result, we'll see. We'll either see them give us a
good show.
A good show. Definitely a good show over there.
At being a mature side, let's say wait and see how they react to that false start, bad start.
It's a very terrible
if
start.
OBB will keep up and maintain the lead that they have.
Praise Chidabo in the service for OBB. Well received by Captain Belinda Chep. Wow, that was a good pounding from Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, she has not gone wrong today on her attack.
And she gives the Elites their first point in this set.
1-5 it is.
1-5 it is.
And she serves. Up it's picked. Nice.
Another brilliant save from Libero.
Violet. 2-5 it is.
2-5 it is. A brilliant pounding from Kathy Ainembabazi.
Ainembabazi. Nicknamed Gorora for her energy on attack.
Definitely she was one of the team that represented Uganda on the continental level when the Ndejje Elites went for the club, the Africa
Close
Club
call
Championship.
it was. The referee's read there. Was it on court? Was it off?
It was a close call.
And it's off. 6-2 it is. So Jacqueline Cheropu served out.
And now Akanyo Agnes in the service for the Orange Blockbusters.
And she serves out.
Serves out. She'll have to come off for a sea of violet.
Today, the difference in this game it has been in the service. The
service,
team that has made fewer service errors has been Ndejje. And they are leading by 2 sets.
They've surely ripped from their brilliant services.
And they've got an ace off right now, bringing the game to a 2-point deficit.
Well
nice
covered.
pick by Jacqueline.
Jacqueline covers and Maureen Mwamula tries.
Puts it on her own side of the net. 5-6 it is. And Coach Soit also calls a timeout.
Definitely he had to. He had to call for that timeout.
They had a 5-point lead, 5-0.
Lead, and it's closed down.
His timeout, and they've scored 1 point from then. Ndejje has scored 5. Huh?
It's a 1-point lead and a very uncomfortable position for Coach Soita.
And I want to tell you, the moment they allow Ndejje get in the game, it will be game down.
Surely Ndejje can't stop
Ndejje
pushing
is a more
for a
mature
lead.
side, more experienced, and exposed. They've played on the continental level. Yes. So that will be one of the factors that will determine, give them even poise and character in this game. Because they'll be, we've rubbed it, we've played against the African champions,
KCB.
Yes.
Of course, first off, even much stronger sides like Al Hilal.
And they make 6-6 it is.
6 up.
It was a very tight ball, 14, close to the net. She has ended up tucking and faulting by touching the net as well. Off second service error by Ndejje in this set.
OBB
7
return to
6.
the lead.
Yes.
With a 1-point difference. And it's not as big as the 5 points they just lost.
How they react after that will tell if they are worthy champions. Wow! Catherine Mbabazi. Combination play by Ndejje. And she's come out of nowhere to level the scores. 7 apiece.
And we can see brilliant and jolly discussions between her and Alupo Christine.
Yes.
On the net.
An ace.
An ace by Belinda. Captain of the Ndejje Elites. 8-7 is the score. And of course, OBB will have to bring on Sandra Ikiring.
Sandra Ikiring, they're
coming in for Bagole
Faith. Will she try and steady the ship? The substitute players of Ndejje are cheering their counterparts, while the OBB ones are all gloomy and doom. Ball is picked.
Catherine kills again. It's an out ball.
Yes. Another combination play. It is. But she has put it wide. Hard out.
14 Hadija in the service.
A good service. And they've scored. Jacqueline Jerop driving the ball into the net.
Into the net, and surely that's not good for
9-8 it is.
Atin Hadija once again in the service.
Good effective service again.
Nice cover by the Ndejje Elites. And Catherine Mbabazi once again levels the score.
Kaidu Jessica touching the net while blocking. Service error by Catherine. There are 3 service errors Ndejje has had in this set.
3 service errors. It drives us back to where you said the team to lose more services will surely have to pay for them with the results. Catherine comes off the backcourt and she dumps.
And they score.
The OBB score from the effort.
Jessica's dump. Playing off the block of her former teammate Christina Lupo.
Christina Lupo.
To give them a 2-point lead. 11-9.
Covered by Maureen Mwamula.
Again she scores.
Again Alupo Christine comes in for the Ndejje Elites.
The slide has been her signature move.
Her signature move surely paying off from the start of the game. She's yet to go wrong with the slide. But her service goes wrong. Hard times for the
net.
At times for the skipper, she looks very much disappointed in her own doings.
So let's see how they react.
Nice reflexes from Ndejje setter. A free ball given off by Belinda, captain Ndejje Elites.
And they are still fighting for the ball. Mwamula playing. Oh, she drives the ball into the net.
And of course the referee signaled
and she gives
out.
OBB a 3-point lead. 13-10. We see communication on the Ndejje bench, preparing
another brilliant block from Maureen Mwamula,
preparing a substitution.
Well covered by captain
by Belinda. Off praise, and she scores off Cherop's block. 14-10 it is.
And definitely Mwamula Maureen is trying to use her experience.
Nakabubi Winnie comes on for Fiona Nazite, Ndejje, the setter. Wow.
Right
nice
over there.
Game it is right now.
It's a very nice game. Jessica Kaidu serves
apologizing for having served into the net. (11-14) it is. Off they serve.
It's an out ball.
Service
error by the Ndejje Elites.
And it explains the reason as to why OBB is having a 4-point lead over them.
And of course the Ndejje Elites eliminate Chilabo praise from the service. And we shall have to see.
Served last time when they had the 5-point lead. She served from 1 to 5. This time they've kept her to only 1.
Now we see Jacqueline in the service for the Ndejje Elites. Can she maintain her position in the service?
No,
and she's once again eliminated. A very interesting game it is.
16-13. 3-point lead for OBB.
Akanyo Agnes. She serves into Catherine.
It was an effective service.
An effective service, and of course they failed to cover that. And it's a point for the Ndejje Elites. 13-16 is the score.
You see Kushemererwa Gracious coming in to serve for Ndejje in the place of Atim Christine. Kushemererwa is one of the young players Ndejje got from St. Elizabeth.
And it's the first time she's appearing in this game.
OBB is determined to take this game longer and longer, extending their lead to 4, 17-13.
Once again, they have a wider lead, and that's 4 points ahead.
Wow!
It's a very brilliant pounding from Catherine Ainembabazi.
Wow!
Onto the backcourt of the Orange Blockbusters.
Using her advantage over Kaido Jessica's block, jumping high. And they serve.
Covered.
Ndejje is blocked.
Wrist.
Same as the captain, Sandra. Oh.
Maureen Mwamula comes off the backcourt to convert from that.
Divided mind for Belinda. Should I leave it? Is it going off?
And she deflects it out of the play area.
Yes.
Otin Hadija once again
serves off.
Serves off to eliminate herself from the service and introduce Ndejje's Catherine Ainembabazi to the service.
A 3-point lead it is.
Once again, you're tuned in to Ndejje University TV, and thanks for watching.
Off it is.
Mwamula Maureen coming off the backcourt, but fails to convert.
Wide. 16-18 it is.
We can see some of the gentlemen on the Ndejje Sharks team getting ready for the game coming up next.
What a block. Staff block by
Christine
Alupo. Denying pressure. Praise Chirabo. 17-18 it is.
Once again, we are into a 1-point lead.
Almost entering the court by giving instruction. And it's an effective service by Catherine. Serving deep. Court. Off court
goes off
from Otina Ndejje.
Otina Ndejje fails to convert that from the backcourt, and it surely sends
the game into a tie break. 18-18.
18 up. And surely the Ndejje Elites could once again, the Ndejje Elites could once again pick a lead from such an encounter. Akiring denied.
Net touch as the Ndejje players are celebrating.
A net touch as the Ndejje Elites are celebrating, and surely they look confused from such a call.
Yes, see the second referee indicating that it's Jacqueline Jerop who touched the net as they were blocking. So it's 19-18. Christine Alupo using her height advantage over Praise Chirabo to play above her block into space. 19-19.
19-19 is the score. And it's not the first time we're having a tie between the two sides.
It's at such points where champions are made.
Definitely.
how you react to the tight situation. And they pick, they recover. Do they cover? Yes, they cover.
Jacqueline Jerop converts from that.
Akanyo Agnes is the guilty party, falling into the net as she's blocking.
The Ndejje Elites are now 1 point ahead of the Orange Blockbusters.
I see Coach Soita has called his second timeout.
Second timeout of the set. And surely he's under immense pressure to impress at the moment.
2019 are the scores.
At this point, you could say he has tried out everything humanly possible to make the girls retain their winner mentality, but then surely has not worked out in his favor today. 5 points to go. Can the Ndejje Elites push further, or the OBB will make the game longer than it
Having
should have
started brilliantly in this set, I thought that OBB would stretch the game, maybe win a set,
been?
push into the fourth set, and probably try and win it also, and push for decisive, like we saw in the early game, men's game between Nemo Stars and Tigers. But it seems they are now giving in into the pressure. And as I told you, Ndejje is a more experienced side. So experience will come into play.
And they fell to...
They've got a 2-point lead.
And of course it was a deflection from the OBB libero, that is Violet Asio.
Failed to receive.
And surely Maureen Mwamula couldn't do a lot to save that ball.
Another good service from Christine. Wow! A block. Staff block by Christine Atim.
Ndejje stretched the lead further. And now it's
has tried out all the options possible to score, but they've been denied by Ndejje. Ndejje is blocking well. They are defending their backcourt well. They are serving well. And he has brought them into the game, giving them a 3-point lead at the moment.
They have a 3-point lead and they have 3 points to wrap up the game.
Another attack error by Praise Chirabo.
Praise Chirabo goes wide. And now we have 2 points to go. Alupo Christine in 19. The service for the Ndejje Elites.
More communication between Soita and Kaidu Jeska.
Nice reception from Hadija.
And what a block!
A block.
Jerop, Jacqueline and Christina team combining
to send
the ball
and send the game into
24-19. Kavunani Oliver coming in for Praise
OBB,
for Praise Chirabo. Will she make a difference at this stage in time? We don't know.
We have to see that now.
Let's wait and see.
1 point to go it is. And it will be a very terrible loss for the OBB. Nice pick from Adija. Kavunani tries.
Blocked.
But of course the Ndejje Elites take the day. And
25-19 it has been.
3-0 and referee Komakech once again sends both sides to the baseline.
From the second set, we noticed Ndejje serve strategically into position 5, and OBB has found it difficult to receive in that position, which has been the difference. Have they been able to pick that reception? Then maybe, but we don't know.
What do you mean you want to say?
Coach Kitosi, first of all, congratulations on such an encounter. What do you have to say about this game, the win and everything that happened today?
You know, I'm really glad, and I congratulate the ladies. It has been a good fight. And I just want to say that training does not lie, because we've been preparing for this game, and we needed the 3 points. So I thank God we got the win, and we got the 3 points. It has given us confidence that we are competitors in this league for this year. We are remaining with 1 game against Espa for first round to end, so we are good to go.
We saw a very different squad this time round. What was your intention coming to this game? What did you plan?
You know, I changed the whole lineup because the opponent they were used to our old lineup. So you went back on drawing board and trying a different thing. That's why you've seen every other tackle was unpredictable. The opponent didn't know what we are bringing today, and they were surprised.
Does your changing the squad affect your motive to build a more stronger side for the university games, as you said last time?
It doesn't change. Though we needed this game too much, because we are fighting to be in the playoffs in a better position. So it is also a motivator for the young ones to play better.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach Kitos. Joining us on set is Coach Soita of the OBB, the Orange Blockbusters. They were national club champions. That's 2022, and surely it was not a very deserving result for them. What do you have to say about this game?
Actually, we played and we didn't play our strategy. What happened is Ndejje laid their blocks so well, and their strategy really worked on us very well, because you found that all our attacks were being stopped by their blockers. The other thing that I should say is that they were very good at their service. They served us and removed our center play, which was not with us. I just want to say that we planned for the game and they planned better.
Coming into the game, you had not played in the Ndejje Elites before. What was your plan coming into this encounter?
Yeah, we had played them before, because we played them in the National Club Championship. Actually, we met them at the semi-final and we won. I want to say that my players had something in mind, that probably Ndejje is not a very difficult team, although with me I want them, because I said we are going to play the defending champions, and therefore we really need to be on our toes. But reaching in the game, you see, sometimes you come and the game refuses. I look at my main attackers, who I was thinking very much that they could do the change of the game. It didn't work today, and that is why Ndejje took the day.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach. Right about now, we're going for the men's game next, and we shall catch you later. Thank you for watching Ndejje University TV.
The biggest East African University Sports Festival is here. Over 70 universities, 20 sport disciplines, 3,000 athletes, 100 past fixtures on the card, and one East African champion in 5 days. The 12th edition of the East African University Games will be hosted at Ndejje University from the 16th to 21st December 2022. The East African University Games will run under the theme Strengthening the Integration of Eastern Africa University Education through University Sports. Proudly brought to you by Federation of Eastern Africa University Sports, in conjunction with Association of Uganda University Sports, Ndejje University, and Ndejje University TV, your true source of knowledge and wisdom.